Hello, and welcome to the Cy O'Connor channel. That's a weird name. And we have my gorgeous guest, Greg from London Bridge Bricks. This is part 2 of the Backlog, a collaboration between myself and Greg. And welcome to the chat. And you, Greg, how are you doing?
I'm awesome, actually, mate. I'm in good spirits. I've had a top day, quite by surprise, Cy. I hit 1,000 subs overnight. Thank you very much. It happened about midnight last night, and the funny thing was, it hit 1,000, and then it went down to 999, and then it went back up again, and then it went down, and I just went, oh, and then already people were like messaging me saying, oh, congratulations and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, I don't know, I want to keep it, I want to wait till the morning. So anyway, it's been creeping up still today. So if all goes well, 1,000 subs it is, and then of course, now this means, Cy, that I'm going to be, I'm going to have to come out of a video now, because I was going to do a video of hoping to get 1,000 subs by, say, Christmas or something like that. Yeah. But anyway, one of the videos did particularly well yesterday, and next thing we know, I got all these subs. So thank you to everybody out there. Thank you as well, Cy, because you've been a massive part of this journey as well. And the backlog, of course, albeit it's only number 2, but it has been a part of that. So yeah, so I'm having a top day. I am, mate. I've got to start thinking up the prizes I'm going to do for the giveaway now, but there'll be a little bit more on that on tomorrow night's London Calling. There will be, Si, which of course you will be there as well, as always.
I sure will. I had a bit of a problem with the name of tonight's tonight's part, the backlog number 2. It just kind of, as in number 2 and a toilet back. Forget it. But anyway.
Maybe you should have called it 2.5 or something like that.
Or the next part. Say hello to all the people in the chat. So we have Elaine Fox. How are you? We have AT's Life. Just Build It. Brickety. And Will Harper. And we have, who else did I see there? Just Build It, if I didn't say it already. We have, hey, Greg from London Bridge Bricks.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. It's brilliant. Victoria Fisher, hello everybody. Okay, so Greg, do you want to tell everybody what you are taking a crack at tonight?
I am taking a crack at this. I'm going to be building this. Arguably, one of the finest TIE fighters ever. In fact, probably everyone out there is probably thinking, that's not a TIE fighter. Well, actually, this is the original, this is the first type of TIE fighter that there ever was. And the TIE fighters, as we know it, came from that. So that's what I'm going to be building tonight. It's a nice, easy little set. And you never know, Cy, right? Because I'm going to film this. I'll probably film it tomorrow, maybe, or something like that. Because I wanted to enjoy this stream. Hence, folks, I'm kind of a little quite relaxed. I'm in a tracksuit top, got my hat on. Look, I haven't even done much to my hair today. And then I'm just going to enjoy this, and I'm going to enjoy my time with you. So, yeah, bring it on. But of course, this is nothing. It is ultimately, Simon, insignificant. Not only to the power of the dark side, but to what you're going to be building. Because I believe I heard through the grapevine that you're going to be building a technological nightmare. Anyway, that's what you're building, Si. I've built it up for you.
This bad board, the UCS Lego Darts Death Star. I'm just looking at the bags around me. There's like 100 million bags and boxes. It's like, whoa, where do you start? Start at number 1.
I think I remember what it was called. The Darth Star. That was quite a good one. I like that. The Darth Star.
Yeah.
I like that.
A technological nightmare, as you said. Yes. So I've already opened some bags, already opened some boxes, just so there wouldn't be any crinkling. And yes, we'll see how far we get, because I think we're renowned. Oh, hello, Tex. Copy. I think. Yeah.
I turn my head round for Tech. There you go, Tech. I look like Tech's dad, or something like that. Woo! There we go. There's the old me. But anyway, no. Tonight, Tech. I actually did this for you, mate. This is a nod. For you, Tech. And how you doing, Tech, anyway, mate? Do you know what? Last night, I was having a good old chat with Tech. God, it was about 11:30 last night. And I'm chatting with you, and I'm chatting with him, and I'm chatting with about 2 other people. I was trying to edit a film last night, which, of course, came out today. but it's really hard having a 4-way conversation, or actually 4 different conversations with people, and trying to edit a video. You just might as well give up. But anyway, so yeah, I think what you should show us, well, put this on the right way around, is the manual. The manual for the Death Star is almost as big as the actual box that the Death Star came in, folks. Honestly, it is absolutely gigantic.
That's the box it came in, right? And there's a brick separator just to show the scale. It's huge. So the actual manual itself is this big. So like it's longer than my arm, which is pretty cool. It has ring binder on the side, and it's massive. Yeah, biggest manual. A manual coming in its own box is just crazy. Compared to your little one.
Mine's tiny, but then I know what I can handle in a live stream that lasts for about 2 hours. So I don't know about you, but I think you're going to be. I don't know. I mean, are you gonna do like whatever stream you go in, or whatever stream you happen to be doing? Because I know you're thinking of doing your own streams as well, which is brilliant. Are you going to sort of do a bit by bit? Because I know that's quite an in thing that people seem to do these days. They seem to sort of. I mean, I did a stream once, the Voltron stream with the wonderful Doc Samson, and my God, I'm not joking, Si. We did it over 5 streams. It was, and that was massive. But and that's only 3,000 pieces. I think that one is. I love Voltron, but one of the best. It's probably my favourite Lego ideas set. But yeah, and of course. So, what's your plan? Are you going to sort of build a couple of bags of stream or something like that?
Yeah. So basically, I'm going to build as much as I can now, and then over the next few weeks, up until December, try out some live streams. Maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to be building it in the meantime and kind of reclaim the kitchen table, because the kitchen table's gone.
Oh, that is awesome! That is awesome, mate. I tell you, right? I've got the Death Star. I actually, this is something I've never actually even said to Si before, folks. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't open it until Christmas Day, because I was going to say to him, "Why don't we build them together?" Like, but do you know what, Si? If you haven't finished it by the end of or by Christmas anyway, which is about 6 weeks away, I might sort of join in and help you out as well with my one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the only thing is, of course, we've got Storm Chicken. Storm Chicken is new. Nice to meet you, Storm Chicken. I've got to say, Si, that it's massive. But I'm getting for Christmas, for my Christmas present this year, folks. I bought it months ago, or at least it feels like months ago, anyway. Which is the Diagon Alley set. So I'm kind of looking to do that as well. And also as well, Si, have you got Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Have you watched the kind of Life Day Christmas special?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I loved it.
I loved it. 100%. I loved it. Now let us know in the chat, folks, if you liked it or not. Because I just thought it was brilliant. I loved it.
Hilarious. And I mean, all those minifigures, most of them anyway, we have, and then the Christmas ones are in the advent calendar. And did you see the little micro figure as well?
Yes.
I can't remember who that is. Somebody said it last night in solos, but it'd be cool to get a little micro figure. I wonder if that's a little hint from Lego.
Yeah. I tell you, well, I've got a couple of those micro figures. I collected a few of them. I think the first one I ever bought was the Ant-Man. I love the Ant-Man. I do, because I thought it was quite fitting to have a sort of a nano scale figure or micro scale figure in the form of Ant-Man. But yeah, no, I like them. I've got Victoria Fisher in the house. Victoria, how you doing? I loved it. I honestly loved it. I loved the jumpers. I thought Vader was pretty good in it. I thought the Emperor sounded a little bit like Garmagon. If anyone's seen that, it's the same voice.
It was a voice I recognized, all right. Now, I didn't recognize the name in the credits. It was quite hard to get the credits to stay there, because of the way, like, they keep going to the next program.
Yeah, that's the one thing I hate is like the interface. You're watching it, and I'm actually genuinely interested sometimes in the credits. Where credits due, but they go tiny. They go into the other screen. Because you got this, I've got this widescreen TV. I mean, who hasn't got a widescreen? Anyone out there with a square screen TV? Let me know. It must be 20 years old. But yeah, you know, the widescreen TV. And then as soon as it finishes, it's like, whoop, goes down like that. But, you know, I loved it, though. Honestly, folks, if you haven't seen it yet, watch it. It's a good fun. I thought it was actually a pretty good story, wasn't it, Si?
Really good story. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but I always watch those animated Lego programs. They're brilliant. It was hilarious. I actually found myself laughing out loud at a lot of it. Like,
100%. I loved it. Even the Mandalorian was in it, didn't it? They squeezed that one in, didn't they? I love that. And I tell you what, folks, my favourite planet, and this is by no means a reflection of me, but my favourite planet, and this is why I've always collected bits and pieces from it, is Tatooine. And it was a big star. The one thing they kept showing all the time, and I think it must be something to do with the game that's coming out, is Luke Skywalker with the milk. Exactly. How many times did they do that? So that was like blatant. That was, but I liked it though.
Because I saw Luke Skywalker there, and he had his back to us, and he had the milk, and I said, "Oh, here we go. So this is an ad for the minifigure."
Indeed, it was. But it makes me now want because I think the only way you can get that is to buy the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna have to do. Oh, we've got Cabbage Face in the house. Hey, Cabbage Face, thank you very much, my friend. Honestly, folks, obviously I'll be talking loads more about it tomorrow in London Calling, and as long as we subs stay up anyway. But what I will say is just thanks to everybody. That's all I can say, really. Nothing's really going to change. You know, it really isn't. If anything, I was do more now. But to be honest, again, I'll talk about that tomorrow. Some stuff. It's all quite new, and it was all of a sudden. And I think it was all down really to one video. Because these shorts, you're doing well on shorts. I mean, blimey, so last time I looked, you put one on TikTok. It's had 24,000 people have watched it, which is amazing.
Yeah, up to 32,000 now. It's nearly more.
I mean, I haven't had one that's gone over 90 yet, which is, you know, like, you know. But
if that keeps going, I'm going to have more views on that one TikTok than my entire channel.
That's brilliant. That is. But no, I've the funny thing is though, I've got ones. I mean, like say Matt Elder is, but he's got one that, and Solo Brick Builder as well. He's the same. They've got ones that go up like that for a few hours, then it dies off. And I've had one of those as well. But I've got one. You know the one I did on Mario, right? And then it's kind of inside Mario and the NES and all that lot, folks. I did that. I'm not joking. For some reason, for the last 2 weeks, every day, every 24 hours, actually for the last week, I should say, folks, for the every hour, it gets 200 views.
Yeah.
And it just keeps going. So where the curve normally, folks, I'm not joking, the curve normally goes like up a little bit and along. And then when it spikes, when it hits that, how can we call it, the shorts algorithm, it just goes straight up. And when you watch it, it's fun. And then you're addicted to watching it because you want it to keep going. It's like watching your shares or something like that. But my one, I'm not joking, it's like a long hill. It just goes along like that really slowly. But it's a guaranteed, at the moment, 200 views an hour, which is great. So it's a slow burner. But no, the shorts that did it for me, and I'm glad it works, was building the custom mock Starship Enterprise. It was, which is funny enough is in bits at the moment, folks, because it fell off this. It's not in good shape at the moment, but I'll get it out for tomorrow night. But it's in bits. It's a self-destruct sequence worked on it. But no, it was funny. But no, that's the one that's worked. But I'm lucky as well, so that I've hit the 1,000 subscribers, but I've also got the 4,000 watchable hours behind me as well. So boom, it's a proper switch over. It will be. But when that happens, folks, who knows? Time will tell. But anyway, if anyone's been lucky enough with a short that's done pretty well, I mean, mine haven't gone crazy, Si. Mine have only gone 5,000. I mean, don't get me wrong, folks. That's amazing for a channel like what I've got. But some people have gone up to 1 million. They have. It's mental.
Yeah, I mean, the one I've had the most views on, I think, is up to nearly 10,000 views, and then the rest are like maybe two to maybe 5,000. And then one I did the other day, I don't even think it reached 100 views yet. So maybe that's the one, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm jumping on a bandwagon, to be honest. I even did one. I did one yesterday. I rebuilt the child in the cradle. I did,
Yeah.
But I just thought it was something that people just might want to see. Nothing to do with the fact that in the 48 hours after I built it, the new episode of The Mandalorian comes out. I didn't take that into account at all, folks, honestly, because I'm not a sellout, you know.
Well, I have a video. I have a video that will hopefully link in with The Mandalorian as well. So I'm jumping on that bandwagon too.
Well, this is the funny thing, folks. Me and Si are about 24 hours apart of each other when it comes to ideas. He put out his Mario one, and I was like, because I'd studied the form as well. All the form said was just do something on Mario. You know, just show a picture of Mario, and that's it. You'll get 1 billion views or something like that. So I thought I'd do that, and literally the day I filmed it, Si brought his one out. I was like, oh, like that. So I messaged him straight away, just so that he knew that I wasn't copying him. But I will say this: I love the fact. I mean, you can only, like they say, a minute, folks. You can do about 57 seconds, because if you do any more than that, YouTube buffers it a little bit, don't they? For 1 or 2 seconds. So I'm literally, you look at my videos, folks. I'm literally 59 seconds each one of them. I'm squeezing those milliseconds out of it. I really am. But now it's good fun anyway. It's good fun, and we can talk a bit more about that tomorrow. But anyway, we've got Will Harper, Lego Boy 88. Thank you for all the love, folks. I really do appreciate it, honestly. And Bernard Bills, I've said you've been popping on some stuff on my channel as well. So thank you as well, everybody. But yeah, so I might start building something in this one. I might get it built. Yeah, but I might even build an R2D2. But yeah, Mandalorian comes out tomorrow. Of course, it's not all about the Mandalorian tomorrow, Si. Also get the latest episode of Star Trek Discovery as well.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like the first series of Discovery, but I really like this one. I like where they're going with it. And do you know, I don't know. I prefer Burnham. I prefer her with long hair. She doesn't look as, I don't know, bitch face kind of. She looks softer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is though, with Burnham, folks, she's a bit of a know-it-all, and I don't. If you look at season 1. Oh, they made a lot of mistakes in season 1. They really did. Because I love Star Trek. I really do. And this is the thing. This is the weirdest thing. I only came to this conclusion yesterday when I was talking to my wife. Well, we was just chatting away, and I said to my wife, I said, look, take all the Star Wars characters, right? Hey, Doc, right? Take all the Star Wars characters and all the Star Trek characters. And she said to me, which one would you want to be? Have anyone in those universes? And I said, Captain Kirk. I said, that's all I want to be is Captain Kirk. I thought he was the man. He was the guy. I don't know. He was just brilliant. I love him. And then suddenly I kind of had this epiphany that, oh no, maybe I like Star Trek more. But I think on the whole, I prefer Star Wars. But there's some individual. I love that chemistry between McCoy, Spock, and Kirk. And that's it's a brilliant thing. You know,
it is. Yeah.
It is.
I mean, Doc is saying mistakes. One thing I think they kind of forgot about is what Michael was, raised by Vulcans, but she's extremely emotional all the time. But at the start, she was very, disciplined and emotions she held back. But now she's crying all the time and shouting at people, and she's gone wild.
Well, I got to be honest. Some of the characters in it, like Doc, you might agree with this, but. Watching season 2, I love season 2. Oh my, the Starship Enterprise in season 2 looks amazing. I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm not joking, Doc. At the end of season 1, where the Enterprise comes down, and I was like, yes, it was like I scored a goal. I can't stop doing that every time I watch it as well. But I love what they did to it. The re-looking of the Enterprise, I think, looks great. It's just season 2, I thought was brilliant with Pike, and they're going to do a season with Pike in it, which is I can't wait for that massively. And this season, some of the characters in this season are a bit different. It's a bit like the Doctor, the medic, and I can't remember his name now. The blonde guy, who basically is the Is the guy that's awesome. What's his name?
I can't remember. He's the Spores guy.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
the sports guy. It's like Spritzer or something like that, isn't he? His name. He's like, I'm sure they weren't getting on last season, and then this season they're all over each other again. It's like, what
the medical officer, I think they're married, and then the medical officer, he died somehow, and then when he came back, he wasn't really into the relationship more, and I think that's what the problem was.
Yeah, it's mad. It really is. Anyway, I tell you what I do like though. Season 3 it started off very, very well. The last week's episode, I thought was fantastic. Finally they're going into the future. They've got Stack Bricks in the house. Hello, Stack Bricks. Nice to meet you. And then it's weird, but I'm enjoying it. Star Trek Discovery feels a little bit more home, being in the future, and maybe that's what they should have done in the first place. Instead of hanging around, 10 years before Kirk, and then changing everything, so nothing looked familiar. They should have just gone into the future. But
a future one would have been really good. I mean, if you look at the original series, that was set in the future. Okay, we're not in space at the moment, and we don't use replicators, but it still would have been brilliant to have this one in the future just from the start.
Yeah, I agree. Also, as well, last week's episode, right? Did you ever used to watch the shorts that came out? There was a few episodes called the shorts that came out. Yeah. One of them was called Calypso. Honestly, I highly recommend it because obviously you've got Netflix. Watch that episode, and it ties in with last week's episode. They're 10 minutes long. That's all they are. But watch it. It's the one called Calypso, and what it is, it tells you about Discovery, the USS Discovery, set in the future with. Take care, Bernard Build. Great to see you, mate. Thank you so much for coming as always. And basically, there was this scene where Saru's talking, and he talks to the computer, and then he changes his voice, and it comes up with something different. And that's a life form in the computer. But they kind of just went over it. It was like he accepted it happened. Watch Calypso, Si. You will love it. It's a really good episode. It's 10 minutes long, if that.
Was that on Netflix?
Yeah, in the shorts. It's between season 1 and 2.
Right.
Yeah, watch it. It's really good. They're just called the shorts. They are a bit like these videos that we're all trying to make these days, folks.
We're going to definitely have to have a look at that one.
Yeah, definitely. And I tell you what I liked about my shorts. My favourite thing that I've done in all the shorts that I've done is right at the end of the Star Trek Enterprise one that I built. Is Captain Kirk giving a good old wink to the screen. I love that bit. It just makes me laugh every time I watch it.
No, Kirk was awesome.
Oh, I love him. And who's your favourite character in Star Trek?
It's hard. That's a hard one. I'm trying to remember what I used to really, really prefer Picard. But I mean, Kirk did have that way with the ladies, and he was all cool and everything. But he was, I don't know. It's hard. If I could put the two of them together, that's what I'd like to be.
Oh wow! The cross between the two, sort of Kirk's looks and Picard's strategy brain, I suppose.
I suppose his Picard's class. I suppose I do drink Earl Grey tea, so I've got something in common with him.
With or without lemon, side. That's always the question.
I've never put lemon into it, no. So
good man. All right. Well, I'm going to start building this thing. I want to see what it looks like.
Me too. I'm going to mute myself.
Yeah, my man. But yeah, no, it's huge. Who else we got out there at the moment? Bricks with Entertainment Reviews. Oh, I'm liking that. That's a good name. It's a bit of a long name, that one. That'll take me forever to read it. But Bricks with Entertainment. This is one thing I like. You've got some of your people that are watching out there. We've got about 15 people out there watching, and thank you, every single one of you lovely people, for watching us tonight. You pull in slightly different people to what I do, which is lovely. It really is. So as always, folks, if you're new to Si O'Connor's channel, why don't you hit that subscribe button and become a bit of the Si O'Connor family? Blimey, I'm using my own catchphrases on your channel here, Si. It's weird.
And likewise, anyone who has not seen or heard of Greg and London Bridge Bricks, subscribe to him. His description or his link is in the description below. Yes, he's a great channel.
Yes, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, folks out there, I mean, on my Twitter. Oh, sorry, check this out tomorrow, right? One of my favorite artists out there, folks, a comic artist. This is a guy called Alex Ross, and he did a picture one time. It was a combination picture of Star Trek and Star Wars, right? Okay. And all I'll say is it's on my Twitter. It's oh, actually, is it on my Twitter? Oh no, it's not. That's on my personal Twitter. I'll tell you what I do. I'll send you the picture over tomorrow. It's amazing. It's literally Spock and Han Solo shooting towards. Yeah, it's brilliant. Honestly, it's a fantastic image. I'll send that over to you a little bit later. So
is he Bob Ross's cousin?
Is he? Yeah, he probably is actually. Yeah. Right. Okay. So I am just gonna have a little look over the channel. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, everyone, let us know how your day's going and stuff like that. And because I'm doing an extended stream tomorrow, at least up to about 11:30 anyway, and then we're going to swap over, you and me, Si. At least I think you'll come. Are you in for the long haul tomorrow, Si?
Why not? After
yeah, man. And obviously, folks, when you watch these streams, there's a lot that goes on, especially when we've got a big bunch of us in the crowd. Of course, this one's different. This is nice. So Si does streams where him and bundles of people, and I do streams like London Calling on a Friday, and we all bundle in, and we're all chitty chatty before and after. It's good fun, folks. It really is. But yeah, so do check each other's channel out as well.
Definitely. Just going to mute again. Hang on.
Yeah, there's an efficacy, folks, whereby the bags they sound terrible. They do. So the efficacy is always to sort of mute yourself as you're doing it. So anyway, so I'm doing this interceptor, and it comes with this great canopy. Look at that. How cool is that? Pretty mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Tech Production says after the show is the after party. Yeah. So folks, just so you know, so tomorrow London Calling still starts at 7:30, but instead of ending at sort of 10:30, we're going to go on to 11:30, and then you see this chap by the name of Tech Productions in the chat there, and we're all going to be going over to his channel, and we're all going to see if we can get ourselves some Billy bargains on the Lego Black Friday. Actually, it is Lego's Black Friday, is it? Because Black Friday is not for another week, really, is it?
Yeah, I think it's the VIP weekend. So yeah, so you're always going to get a bargain there anyway, and some free stuff, and get your VIP points, and yeah, but it'd be a bit of fun. It's a while since anyone was doing a let's have a look and see what bargains there are kind of stream. I think it was the last time I saw one might have been Hive when he was trying to get It wasn't the best bin one. It was the one before that. The one you got from Hive the last time. They were all trying to get them from Target or somewhere.
Oh, that was best bin. Yeah, he got me a best bin. I missed out on the frigate though, only because I forgot that it was going to be for sale. But to be honest, I don't mind missing out on the frigate too much because there's nothing too exclusive about that. But I would have bought it if I could have. I would have bought it. But it's not the end of the world. Do you know what? I've actually got a pretty decent R2D2 here. Look at that, folks. Very rare do you get an R2D2 with a straight head.
Wrong person.
Yeah, not his head. His head's quite straight. But see here, R2D2. He's got this blue line that goes around his head. That there is about the best one I've ever had, I would say. Jang, if you're watching, you'd be proud of me.
Yeah, he's so unlucky when it comes to them, isn't he?
He never gets a good one, does he? Actually, I haven't seen Jang around for a little bit. Is he all right, Si? Because we're patrons of his, but he seems to be a bit quiet at the moment.
Yeah, it's about a week since he put a video up, but he did come out and say a while ago that he's not going to try and keep up with everything because it's just too hard. I mean, especially the detail he puts into his videos, like he puts a lot of work in. So I mean, the guy deserves a break.
Yeah, and I think, do you know what? Everyone does reach that point when they do need a bit of a break from it all. And also, as well, right, so January time, I think because, well, actually, I don't know, it depends really, because everything's a bit different at the moment because of lockdown and everything like that. But we are, you know, January, I remember watching Bricky Tech last year, and he said January was always a very quiet month for YouTubers. December, it's full on, but January, very quiet. So, so yeah, we'll wait and see. But I've got next year. I'm going to be changing things up a little bit. You know, I'm going to be starting a new stream as well. So I've got my beautiful stream that I do with the wonderful Brick Hive folks, Transatlantic live stream. We're going to be doing an all-dayer in not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. We're going to be streaming for about 8 hours that day, and it's going to be an Ecto 1 stream now. But I'll talk to you a little bit more about that later. But what I will say is that I'll be doing that. I've got my stream that I do with you, Si, the Backlog. And these are good collabs, folks. These are one, we just like hanging out with each other and, you know, sharing our experiences with you. But I'm also going to be doing one with Tech as well. And that's, again, that's a different one altogether. So think of it like this, folks. When I do my ones with Hive, it's just me and Hive, the Transatlantic live stream. So we kind of do anything we want to, get the odd guest on or whatever. And then I do my one with Si, where it's just us two again. It's a little bit more intimate. And we just pick a theme. So maybe next one we'll do, Si, on my channel, we'll do Harry Potter or something like that, yeah?
Yeah, I actually have just the set. I won't tell you about it now, obviously.
No, but I bought one this week. The carriage, I've got a spot. Look at that spot I've got there, folks. I do apologise. I've got a spot there. That looks like I've been shot in the neck.
It looks like another hand. Yeah,
it's like a scene, isn't it, out of Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, where the bloke gets shot in the neck with an air rifle. He's shot in the neck. The little bloke in the cage. Anyone seen that film, folks? It's a classic. Anyway, so yeah, here we go. So and then sorry, I do waffle on as well, folks. And then I'm going to do my stream. And that is as well one for the patrons, Tech. And then I'm going to do a stream with the man himself, Tech, and we're going to be doing mocks, custom mocks, and stuff like that, folks. So again, it's a different, you know, it's a different sort of feel for it. And then we'll be doing the same thing we're doing here. I'll do one stream with me, do one stream with Si. But the nice thing is as well is that they're completely random. So we could do it on a Sunday, Saturday, or like we're doing tonight, folks, on a Thursday. It's whenever we can fit it in, basically. And that's the truth of it. I like this one. This is nice. This is a good minifigure. I'm liking him. I haven't got too many of the Anakin. And this one is Anakin with a phone piece. It looks like I don't know, maybe he works at a kind of good head to have for a pizza parlor or something like that, where someone's taking orders or something like that. I don't know. But there we go. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Anyway, so that's a young Anakin in the midst of converting over to the dark side. So yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, Tech. It's going to be fun. So anyway, folks, that's called London Tech. And the way we came about that name is I was just doing some research because I work in IT or IS, depending on where you are in the world. And I just came across this event called London Tech. And I was like, oh, there we go. That's it. Well, why don't we call the stream that? And that's what we did. So that's what we do. London Tech. So watch out for it, folks. Right, I'm going to need I can't build this from memory because I've never built it before. I do need the manual. And the question is, where did I put the manual?
Okay.
Well, that is a good question. And one that I do not know the answer to. However, not all is lost. Oh, actually, I can see it now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I might as well do the digital version of it. Let's pop on the Lego site, shall we?
Why not? Why not? It would have been better doing the digital version of this as well. It's taking up half the table.
Yeah, it does. If you've got like a tablet or something like that, it's worth doing.
It's a cool book, though. I mean, you've got like these cool pages in the front telling you about the designer and the Death Star and stuff, the like, artwork and stuff. get it around here. I'll show you without ripping it to pieces.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's that. Oh, that artist. That's one of my favorite pictures. That's a Y-wing there. Ralph McQuarrie, something like that. Tech will probably know who it is. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I believe you've been in an accident. It could have changed as a compensation. You're right there, mate. It's a bit like that, isn't it? Because we care about your calls. I see as well. Oh, so yeah, just one thing. So with the next transatlantic live stream that I'm doing, Si, I'm going to be building the Ecto One from the Lego Ideas set, which I've still got sealed. I could probably sell that for a bundle at the moment because I think it's gone up in value since the new one is. But called Brick Hive's going to be doing the new one. But that said, tomorrow, depending on how things are and that, I might buy the Ecto One because it is a lovely looking set, I have to say. But that said, I do want to get a modular tomorrow because as of next year, Si, Legondon kind of kicks into action, and I'm going to need buildings. So that's what I'm going to probably get. And then what I'll do is in a couple of weeks, when the shops reopen over here in the UK, I can pop to Leicester Square because that's my local, folks, and maybe get the Ecto One then. And hopefully there might still be some of those, the gift with purchases still on. So watch your space, folks. You never know.
It's a cool car. I'm definitely going to get that one. I'm not really into those kind of bigger cars, but that is awesome. And it looked really cool because I like you. I have the Ideas Ecto One, so I have all of the minifigures, and I think they will look brilliant with the actual bigger Ecto One. They looking really well.
Yeah, that's the only thing that lets this set down. When you got the big Batman set, you got great minifigures came with it. And I think they should have included something with this one.
Definitely. I mean, it's ridiculous because they already have them, the molds. They already have them available. So just throw them in. Would have been really good.
Yeah.
It's from the new movie. So maybe they were just hanging back with minifigures because they know that they want to have minifigures for the new sets that are coming out.
Yeah, and maybe it's a bit of a spoiler on who's in it and who isn't.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Or maybe they could have given us a Slimer or something like that. A Marshmallow Man. That'd be good.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, imagine that, a big fig of the Marshmallow Man. That'd be good.
I love that guy. Did you get your instructions up?
I've got them down there. I'm just going to find them now. I'm just going to find the instructions for it. Actually, if you go into the set, I think you can get the instructions there, don't you? Let's go Interceptor. Here we go. It's on back order. This says that's the thing. See, there's so many things on back order at the moment that you kind of wary of what you're going to get. Oh, here we go. Build instructions. Yeah, I mean the set I'm after tomorrow night is the bookshop. To be honest, I strangely enough, I built that on something like January the 8th last year, I think it was. That was quite good fun. My local lug in London. And that's the only one I've been to this year, folks. It is because it was the lockdown. We can't get out. So that's a bit of a shame, really.
Are you in the lug a long time?
I've been a member of it for about 2 years. Yeah. And Matt Elder is a member of it as well, and so is Kaz actually from Blockheads UK. But I always try and go about maybe 6 times a year, so every couple of months or so. And this year I was going to make a concerted effort to go like literally every month, but it didn't quite work out that way.
I'd love to read some of the chat, but it's a little bit too dirty, so I won't bother. But Doc Sampson did say, just notice this is on Sarah Connor's channel, not Greg's. I know, it's surprising, isn't it?
I know. So Doc, this is a thing that we do called the Backlog, and strangely enough, this is number 2. And there's a joke in there. Anyway, so yeah, we basically stream every now and again. So it's completely random, Doc. This is only the second one we've ever done. And for the first time around, it was on my channel. Second time around, on size, and the next one will be on mine. The one thing we do know is the next set we're going to build. The next theme set will be Harry Potter, which is going to be kind of cool.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. 75281. Boom. And that looks like it. Here we go. 2020. Oh, this came out this year, this one. The thing is with this set, it's completely... I'm doing a Lego haul this weekend because I bought a load of Star Wars stuff. So, so I thought, well, I don't always show everything I've bought on my Lego hauls that I do. I actually try and theme them if I can. I bought a load of Star Wars ones. So I'll be showing this one off, folks, with nothing in it. But I will say this, by the time you would have seen it, I would have, built it. But just in case you're wondering, it's not some strange... I haven't got a time machine or anything like that. I just had to keep it like that and say, I've got this, and it's got this amount of minifigures in it, and it's set number, blah, 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 and it cost me la-di-da-di-da. So, yeah. Actually, I paid full whack for this.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I tell you where I got this. I got this with Victoria Fisher. Victoria, if you're still out there. I got this with Baby Yoda, and that then got me the keychain for the Han Solo in carbonate, and then I sold that for like £35. So practically this was free.
That was another short that did well, wasn't it? That carbonite one.
Yeah, they did do well. The one that baffles me that hasn't done well was the Nolan one. Yeah, I thought the Nolan one was actually quite a useful tip. Something useful information in it, but it's done about 250, I think, which actually is still okay for something that is only a minute long. And then I did that one the other day on the Colosseum as well. I think that's at 300. That is, and folks, in case you're wondering, did I actually take a breath in that whole minute of talking? I did, but such is the tiny amount of time that you have to say anything. I had to cut out all the times I was breathing in it, so it sounds like I'm continuously talking for a whole minute without coming up for breath. But no, that's all right. It's 300 more views.
I'm afraid to edit those shorts because when I did one, I edited it in iMovie, and it changed the ratio. So when I published it, it just made it into, I don't know what it did, but it didn't turn it into a short, so it didn't work. So I don't edit them even now. I just let it go.
Yeah, I suppose the thing is though, it's that I use them as a bit of a trailer for that stuff. So yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a joke, really. I do a trailer for the Enterprise video, and the trailer gets, I think it's on like 8,000 views now. And then that's just a trailer. The video itself, the main video, it's got something like 200. I mean, what? So there we go. But that's life, I suppose. The thing is, at the moment, that algorithm is so new that. Yeah. And it's random as well, unless you got Mario, of course. I'm actually going to do another Mario one. Yeah, it's but it'll be a bit different. It'll be a lot different to what I've already done, that's for sure. But I try and do something, bring a bit of myself into it as well, a little bit of humor and stuff like that with it. But I quite like the Mario. I mean, he's quite cool. He's quite smart looking. Yeah. It's just weird that this is a bit weird, but it's kind of cool as well. I like it.
Oh my god! Tech One, so many sets do you guys reckon you have in your backlog that you actually intend to build? Wow.
I've got way too many in my backlog to ever build. Really, this is why we came up with this. We were thinking, what could we call it? Because me, tech. I always have to call a stream something. I love a name for things. I don't know why I'm like that. I just need to call something. Kind of differentiates things, I suppose. So anyway, I've got way too many to think of. In fact, I was doing a bit of cataloguing yesterday, and I look at it, and it's just like, this is ridiculous. I mean, maybe I should start selling them. But I don't know. Lego's one of those things, isn't it? The longer you keep it, the more money it makes. I mean, it's like tech. If it wasn't for tech, I wouldn't have bought that Steamboat Willie. I bought that purely because I think it's a good investment. And then it came into stock again on Lego.com, and I bought another one because I thought, well, actually, I'm going to build that one. So, you know, it's funny. I do sometimes buy a lot of sets just purely because I want to, I just think they'll make some good money in the future. A bit like Speed Champions. I think they're going to be good. I'm looking out for Speed Champions in Black Friday, not to actually build, but to actually just invest in the Lamborghini, for example, tech. The Lamborghini is ridiculously expensive for what it is, and I think if that drops down to say £35, I think that'll be worth picking up. Hey, Solo Brick Builder, how you doing, my friend? Solo, I didn't pop in your stream last night, but I was actually eating dinner at the time. But what I did do is I just watched it in the background whilst it was. I liked your thumbnail you did yesterday. I thought that was quite clever. I thought that was something like one of these big YouTubers had done or something like that. You know, like Star Wars Explained or something like that. Site. And I looked again. I thought, blimey, that looks like Solo, and it was Darren.
Brilliant, yeah. I love the way he's doing those thumbnails now. That was Doctor Strange, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, no, tech. Every time I buy a set, I always have the intention of opening it and building it and displaying it. But over time, as time goes by, you see that these sets end up like I might keep the set like for a year even and just forget about it, and then the next thing you know, people are talking about it being worth three times what it was, and then you're kind of afraid to open it. But you have to. I just get myself out of that, and I say no, I'll just open it because I bought it for me. I didn't buy it to sell. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to resell, you see. The thoughts of setting up an eBay account to sell stuff is just like, I'd rather just buy something from eBay.
All right. No, I don't mind selling stuff, but that's why I like, you see, small sets, because like I'd be interested in buying, what's it called, the Disney Castle, and that was going off for like £50 off the other day. That was at Disney.com. But I wouldn't necessarily build it, but I'd invest in it. But the only problem is, of course, is that you've got to actually post it off would cost a fortune. So I actually kind of think maybe you're better just buying loads of little sets.
Yeah.
Doing that. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that in the chat, folks.
Solo says, I've only got 5 hours so I can go back to the hotel. Ooh, fancy.
Oh, where are you tonight, Solo? Are you in? You must be quite a way away from home because you're in a hotel. Were you in Wales or up north somewhere, mate? Where are you tonight?
Yeah, I don't know, but he says it's cold and wet, and he told me to resell everything. Okay, we're reselling everything. Everything is gone. Put your bids in. I see 20, I see 40, I see 50, I see 60. It's going to take me maybe a year to build this.
Yeah, I reckon it will take you a long time, Si. I mean, it will take anyone a long time. There's a big set. How many pieces is it, Si?
Ooh, that I don't know. I don't know.
It's got to be a fair old few. Let's have a look. Where are we? Lego. You know, I had a funny feeling he was going to be in Manchester. There's a Lego store in Manchester as well. Shame that's not going to be open, but it's a really good Lego store in up there, mate. Where are we going? Lego Death Star. Lego.com. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what I did buy this week. I got it from John Lewis. The Resistance Transporter was 45% off.
Wow.
Can't believe that. I'm hoping that comes tomorrow. Oh yeah, Death Star. Here we go. £409. That's a bargain. 4,016.
Wow,
that's a lot. That's gonna take you ages. How many parts have you put together so far in this stream? We've been live now for nearly an hour.
The first part is the TIE fighter, so like you don't even get to build a Death Star yet.
Oh, that's good. I like that one. Actually, do you know what? That's I think that's Vader's TIE Advance. That's going to be the first one I build with tech when we kick off our new series in the. I think it's going to be January or February or something like that, isn't it? Tech. I better start buying the pieces for that. Dun.
Do you have your eye on anything for Friday night to buy VIP wise?
Yeah, just the bookstore. That's what I fancy. And I might get, do you know what? Just for completeness, Si, I might get the Iron Man head.
Yeah. Do you know, I don't have any of those yet. It's something that keep meaning to buy. They're going to be those things. I know probably next year when they start to disappear, I'm going to be like, oh, panic buy. What are they? It's like 60 euros or £50, are they?
Yeah, £55, I think they are. And I bought another Boba Fett the other day because I think that's a sound investment. That is, I got the Stormtrooper for £35, and I got I paid full price for the TIE fighter. So I tell you what, I got the TIE fighter pilot helmet, which is a really tough one to get hold of, and I've got the what else did I get? I got that with the Baby Yoda, and that's how I got the keychain, which I've sold anyway. Oh, good job, teacher. Hey, mate, how you doing? He says, hey, Si and Greg, what are you building today? I'm doing the TIE Interceptor, my friend. Actually, it's not a TIE Interceptor at all. It's just called the Interceptor, but it is an early version of the TIE Fighter.
And I am building the Death Star. So you can accompany us on our journey for the next 6 years while Si builds a Death Star. What are you up to, woodshop teacher? You having fun? It's probably the middle of the night there, nearly, is it?
Yeah, I think he's an hour ahead of us. He's going to be on London Calling tomorrow night as well. Got a packed bunch of people in tomorrow, Si.
Just how we like it.
Yeah, well, it's always a good vibe. How are you finding the TIE? How are you finding it at the moment? Is it a good little build? Because I think
that's it there. It looks like a submarine at the moment.
Oh yeah, it looks like that hidden side. I bought that hidden side one as well, and I bought it when Tech got his one. But other than the submarine, I don't think he was overly impressed with it.
No, he didn't like it. I thought it was a great little set.
Well, that submarine's got a good print on the front, on the canopy, hasn't it? Oh, I think I just seen something come up about. Oh no, it was Duplo. What was it going to be? The Death Star.
I'm just going to pop something onto Instagram for a sec. There we go.
This is actually quite nice for me. It's fairly rare that I join other people's streams. I'm normally floating around Brick Hives ones, but yeah, this makes a nice change. It's quite when I've not got to host it.
Yeah, you're probably nearly finished building now.
No, I'm just having a good old chit chat with the chat. But Brick's issues.
Good news. Look at that.
Oh, fantastic! Solo, that's so good. I don't know, I've got the job. So Solo, what is that the job for? Is that still? I can't remember. I remember you were saying you were thinking of maybe changing course and doing something in computing. But did you basically get a better role in similar to what you do now, which is better hours and stuff like that? Let me know, mate. Well done. Congratulations. That's always good when someone gets a new job. It's good fun, mate. Brilliant. Congratulations, my friend.
Well done. I thought it was the Magic Mike gig you were going for, but I'm obviously wrong.
That sounds like wishful thinking on your part.
Oh, yeah. Solo Magic Mike. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Liar.
I'll have to speak to Tech about it. He might. I think he's seen it.
Oh, yeah. More than once, I'd say. I think that's where he gets his moves from.
Yeah. This is how we do it.
I need a bigger table.
You're probably building the smallest part of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of like little pieces for this, and then the wings as well are the wings are big enough.
This is the first time I've kind of built anything around kind of Anakin before, spaceship wise anyway. Is pretty cool actually. It's all right.
It's a good figure as well.
Yeah, it is. So what do you do with all your Lego pieces that you've got left over when you've built your sets? Because I imagine you're going to get quite a few pieces from the set you're building.
I have this kind of wooden IKEA kind of drawer system thing. I used to have everything organized in that, but like the more sets you open and the more bits and pieces you get, it's a dumping ground now. So like, you know yourself, you buy one of those and then you go, I'll have to buy another one. So you end up like with all these storage solutions, and then you need a storage solution full of storage solutions, and it's like, oh god. But yeah, no, I've got a drawer with loads. I had loads of hair pieces in one drawer, and I had animals in another drawer because I picked up a lot of animals over the years, and fruit and vegetables, and food, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just a wooden kind of drawer system.
Yeah, do you know what? Talking of animals and that, there is a set I really do want to get, the safari one. I remember Tech built it once. And he did a really good review on his channel, and ever since then I wanted to get it. But I don't live anywhere near a Sainsbury's, believe it or not. So I need to. There's one probably about 4 miles away from me, but I've just got to be lucky to kind of go there and get it at the right time.
It's a really good set. I still haven't gotten that.
I've got Brick Toys in the chat. Hey, Brick Toys, congratulations as well. He hit 1,000 today as well, or yesterday, I think it might be.
Well done, Jazz. You guys, how long has Jazz got his channel going? It's about 7 months, isn't it? The start of the year, or is it longer?
I'm not sure actually. I know he's. I don't think he's been going too long, because I think he's still got to accumulate the hours. Is that right, mate? I watched your video today, and he's got the subs now. But there's 2 things you need to do, folks, when it comes to monetization, of which you may as well. I actually was never going to monetize, but it's only the fact that YouTube has changed its terms and conditions as of today that we're all going to get ads anyway. Unless you've hit 4,000 hours and accumulated 1,000 subscribers, you're not going to get a penny for it. So I was like, well, if you're going to do that anyway, I might as well just monetize. So yeah, watch your T's and C's that come out, folks. They'll be hitting your inboxes fairly shortly.
So March 20th, that's when Bricks Toys started up. So that's really good going to hit 1,000 in that short time. So well done to you, man.
Yeah, that is good going. It's like Chris from Brick It. He hasn't been going too long, and he came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And once you hit 1,000, I think they recommend your videos a lot more, don't they?
I think so, yeah, because I've gone up like 30 today alone.
Wow.
But I don't think. I mean, they could still be on the back of the short. I mean, let me have a look at those shorts because.
Hi, Doc. Have we neglected you? What? Doc's been doing it for years. He says he gives up and he'll see us later. Don't go, stay.
Yeah, stick around, Doc. But it's that fine line of getting the hours in and getting the subs.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that video. So, and the trend is with these shorts is that it normally goes rocket for a few hours and it just dies a death. But I've got one that's just sort of plodding on, but slowly, a small rate. Let's pop in. Take a look at the videos.
There's been a lot of people saying that they've had videos or shorts that have done nothing for like 4 weeks, and then out of nowhere they're just going up and up and up and up and up. So I wonder if there's kind of a rotation that, because it's still only in beta, so it's still a beta thing that YouTube are running. So they're gonna go head on and go full on with shorts eventually. And I think we're lucky to kind of like adapt into it now at the moment, because if it's only in beta, it might get saturated soon enough.
Yeah. I mean, I only wanted to do it really because just to act as a kind of like to accelerate. It's a bit of a catalyst, I suppose, to hitting the 1,000 subscribers. So it's definitely pushed me forward 2 months.
Yeah, it's a great little tool. Yeah. Did you get your community tab yet, or does that take a little while?
No. What's the community tab? Is that when you can do like little short things or something like that?
Yeah. So you can like write a little note or whatever in the community part of YouTube. So you ever see like BFAB uses it a lot. So you might be looking through your the homepage, and then you'll have something written. Somebody will say, "Oh, like Chris Brick Studios when he got his first big video going up, and he was thanking everybody." So it's like a written.
Well, as soon as I do, I'll thank everyone on there as well. But I'm definitely going to do because the thing is as well, what you've got to be mindful of is that quite often these videos, you get a retraction on them. Now, I've seen a retraction on them that comes like 2 days after. So I'm kind of holding my breath a little bit. I know Brick Toys did the same thing as well. And just sort of keeping on it. He said, Brick Toys took me 6 days after I hit 1K. Yeah. I've got one at the moment. It's a Mario one. And for some reason or other, for the last 4 days, every hour it's just getting 200 views on average. It's weird. Yeah. It's nice because it's just growing. It's just growing and bringing them in. But it's a weird one. It's uncharacteristic to the usual ones. But I've got Lando in the chat as well.
There's a camera angle for you now. I don't have another camera angle, so this will have to do. So for you, Will, I have built this eventually. Didn't take too long. That's pretty cool. It looks different than I thought it was going to look. I thought it was going to be a bit bigger. And then I have started on the base of the Death Star.
Wow, that looks good. I'm liking that. I'm really taking my time on this. All I've done is build this.
Well, you're helping out with the chat, so that's I'll let you away with that.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're renowned. I'd say when people saw that me and you were going to be building together, they were like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" I hope they're building a minifigure. They take ages to build anything.
Yeah, the thing is, I like interacting with people as well. So it's kind of you can't do both, folks. But the nice thing about not actually hosting the stream is that I get to enjoy it a lot more, because obviously when I'm hosting as well, I'm a little bit more hyped up, and
Exactly.
you know, it's this feels completely relaxing for me. This is not that. Yeah, it's weird. Actually, I never thought I'd ever say that. Going live and it's just relaxing, but I don't actually get to venture on other people's streams too often. Actually, no one invites me. But it's time is always the factor. It's a bit like solo, folks. In case you know you don't know Solo Brick Builder too much, you know, definitely get yourself over to him. He does a midweek stream on Wednesdays at roughly 7:30, I think it is, and you know, during those times, notoriously, Si, I'm filming, so I can't get on. But I always listen in anyway. I'll always support and stuff like that. And I think I was on there like a couple of weeks ago as well. That was good fun. So yeah, it's just time. Time is always a factor for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, his streams are always really good fun, and you never know where it's gonna go. It could be like, you know, completely just like talk about one thing, and other things that can go off the rails. It's like so much fun.
Yeah, yeah. Off your rails is probably a good way of putting it.
I was going to ask him last night what was on the radiator, but I thought no, I better not. That's a separate
piece. That is that's a separate
section for a separate show.
Wrong stream.
I was so tempted. I was like, what is it? What is it?
Yeah, Solo, don't forget to prime the radiator, or phone the missus and say, put something on the radiator for tomorrow night.
Get the washing on.
Yeah. Say it nicely as well. How about you, Si? Are you looking out for anything in the Black Friday sales?
Yeah, I want Vader's Castle. I really want that. So if that came down £3, I'd probably hop on that if possible. What else was there? I eventually have to get the last that is it which is retiring, the downtown diner, is it?
Oh yeah, I think it is that one that's retiring. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd need to get my hands on that, because I missed the bank, and I really regretted missing the bank when that retired. So I'm trying to get my hands on the downtown diner. It's not one of the modulars that I've really been like, oh my god, I have to get that. But it's one of those ones I have to get, because if I don't, I'll be really angry. But yeah, so that's one thing that I really want to get. Brixish wants to get Baby Yoda, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good.
I don't have any. I've no brick built figures at all, so maybe that one.
They're good. They are really good. I certainly wouldn't build one on the stream, because you've got to be really focused on, because it's all. They're basically, you build a body, a skeleton out of Technic, and then you just layer it up with loads of plates. But I really rate them. I like them a lot.
Hello, Land of Sweet. How are you today?
Apparently, official pictures have been leaked, which doesn't really sound right, does it? Official pictures being leaked of the new Mandalorian sets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there might be some.
I saw one leak, and that was the least expensive one with the Beskar armor. But I didn't see any of the rest of them. What did you see? What do they look like?
I don't know. I've just seen it come up on one of my feeds.
Yeah.
What did you think, Si? What did you think of the new armor? Did it look good?
It's too blurry. I couldn't make it out properly, but it's a new Mandalorian, so that's pretty cool. I would like to see a big set coming from them. You know, when I saw the trailer with that ship in it with the fish guys, the fishermen, I don't like watching trailers, so I saw a little bit and I turned it off, and on my head it was some sort of army battleship kind of thing, and I was like, oh my god, that'd be a great set. And then when I watched the Mandalorian, I found it was just a trawler. I was like, nah, you can keep that. But it'd be cool to get something big.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, well, the Razor Crest was a fairly good size, but yeah. I see what you mean, yeah. Because at the moment, that's like the thing in. So Lego needs to sort of cash in really on that.
Yeah. I can't think of what they could make like that would be any bigger than the Razor Crest, really.
Well, I like to see something that's got is it Blue Watch or whatever they're called? What are they called? The ones that have just featured in episode 2.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
Like spoilers coming up.
Oops. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Like another battle pack.
Mm. Oh yeah, that would be good.
Lorraine wants to know where I'm going to put the Death Star when I build it. There's a lot of space on your side of the bedroom, so it might go there. I think it might be cool with a spotlight on it and maybe a little red rope around it, so you know, do not touch. I think that'd be a pretty cool place to put
it. Yeah, I always thought they'd make a nice light shade.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you could always Lorraine like a sleeping bag for Christmas and say, you know, there you go, Lorraine, you're on the floor, and you can put the you can put the Death Star on her side of the bed. Like, do you remember that? Do you remember that advert? Or someone came up with a really good meme where someone put a Star Destroyer on their side of on their girlfriend's side of the bed.
What was that?
She slept on the floor. Yeah, there was a meme that went around, and there was a guy. He was laying in bed, good-looking guy, like six-pack and everything like that, and he was laying there, and he was looking at the Star Destroyer on the other side of the bed, and his missus was like giving him a dirty look.
Don't give me ideas.
Sorry, Lorraine.
Oh. But do you reckon that the Mandalorian will? Okay, well, I think we can talk about some of the spoilers. Okay, I won't say the name, but the character that appeared in the last section of not the episode we just saw, but the one before. What do you reckon the story is with him?
Oh, what? The one that everyone thought that had been eaten?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, actually. Interesting. It's an interesting one because he's a man of great mystery anyway. But the fact that he was in it means they're going to have to come back to that somewhere along the line. And he's looking for him anyway. It's part of what he's doing this season, isn't it?
You see, I wonder, he's a big character, right? So maybe they don't want him to be kind of, you know, what everyone's tuning in to see. They want everyone to tune in to see the Mandalorian. So I wonder if they'll even go back to it or just have him as an Easter egg.
Could have. I mean, the fact is, right, folks, there's going to have to be one day when the Mandalorian, the child, isn't in it anymore.
Yeah,
because he's not going to be that key a character, even though people love it. I was thinking the other day, I mean, what would the Mandalorian be like without the child in it?
Well, that is a good point. I mean, every time you see something about to go wrong, I'm always kind of like, oh my God, what's the child going to do? Is he going to help? And he does nothing. He just goes, and then eats weird thing. God, he's a savage, isn't he? He's tiny and he'll eat anything.
Honestly, I found it very stressful when he was eating that spider.
Yeah. God.
I was like, it was like a scene out of Aliens.
But just the spiders in general was horrible. But I don't know who I was looking at the other day. I think it might have been M&O Productions, and he was saying that it could lead to a kind of a spider set. So a Star Wars set that has spiders in it, kind of like Harry Potter. Remember the Harry Potter with so that'd be pretty interesting if we got like spiders in Mandalorian sets.
There'd have to be a big one in it though, but you could make that out of Technics or something like that. I think that'd be quite good.
Yeah. I hate spiders.
Me too. Oh yeah, Lorraine Fox disco ball. Yeah, that's it. You got the idea, Lorraine. Just shine a torch on it, and you got yourself a mirror ball. Fantastic, great idea. Loving that. You could put a tea cozy on it or something like that. Make it look a bit more sort of cozy, like one of those posh John Lewis ones. That's the weirdest thing I think I've ever said.
That would be interesting if there's a face-off.
British, honestly, I watched that in my lunch break last week, and I came back. I was like pumped up after it. I said it frightened the life out of me. It was.
What else? Brixie says the child's so freaking adorable. What is Landisby saying? I know, and my car's engine check light came on, and as well as she's had a bad week.
Who's that?
Lambda Sweet. She had a crazy stream last night. I went on to say hello, and it was she was doing her homework online. So we all had a bit of a look at her studying, and I wanted to see the penguins, but the penguins weren't there. Have you had a look at her any other live streams, Greg?
Yeah, do you know what? I actually did tune in last night. It was a bit like Solo's one. I didn't have a chance to get in, but what I do quite often, I'll support people, but kind of peripherally, where I'll just put their stream on so they can clock up some time and stuff like that. So I don't always. So quite often I'm filming or something like that, or I'm just doing something and I want some background noise. But yeah, Land of Sweet. Yeah, I was kind of watching your stream, but from afar. So hopefully you could kind of clocked up some decent watch time on that.
Yeah, her channel's pretty good. It's like I love penguins, and it's like penguins. I don't know much about Club Penguin as a game, but yeah, it's always pretty good. Will says put the Christmas lights around the Death Star, and that would be much better than all the Christmas. I love Greg. Do you wear Christmas jumpers at Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Does the Pope pray? Of course I do.
Oh. Yeah, I started probably the middle of next week. Actually, I'll be getting the Christmas jumpers out.
Yeah, I've got a Christmas jumper, so I'll get my money's worth out of it. I did a video about 3 weeks ago now, the Nutcracker, and that's got me wearing my Christmas jumper in it. So yeah, I like it. I'm going to be streaming at 4 o'clock on Christmas Day, folks. And what I'm going to do is it's just basically all the guys and girls that normally have jumped in on a stream with me throughout the year. I'm just going to invite them out there, and if they want to come in, they can. But basically, I'm only going to be on for an hour. It's funny enough. It's a Friday, so I can call it London Calling.
Yeah.
And, so I'm going to do that and just say thank you to everybody. Now, what I was hoping to do by them was do the draw maybe for the 1,000 subscribers. But I think what I'll do now, because it's all come to a head, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video, 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to give away either, and it depends what people want. It can either be, please let me know what you think as well, folks. So I'll ask the question again tomorrow. I'm going to give people a choice. It can either be Amazon vouchers or it could be Lego vouchers.
Yeah.
And the choice is there because you can buy Lego on Amazon. So, so basically the choice will be, first prize would be £50, second prize £30, third prize £20, and that can be in dollars or euros. It doesn't matter, whichever. And the nice thing is, if I do the draw the week before Christmas, then people can buy something over Christmas then. So or they can buy themselves some Lego and they'll get it in time. So that's what I'm going to do. I just need to do the video now because I might even do a short version of it or something like that. But anyway, that's what it'll be. And yeah, so just to give a way to say thanks to everybody, which would be nice.
And you get a lot of support. It's really good. And like you always get people on your streams that I've never. Well, now that I stream with you a lot more, but at the start I never used to see some of these people, and it's mad because they've become friends of ours over the time as well. So they're not just like subscribers or viewers; like they're actual people that we chat to and hang out with. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I regard them as friends. I really do. Right, you are a good friend of mine. Solo Brick Builder is a good friend of mine. Tech Productions is a good friend of mine. We spend a lot of time with each other. I mean, I'm going to be 2 hours at least with you tonight. Then we're going to be together tomorrow for about 4 hours, and then Saturday, if you want to join me for the 72-hour community stream, come in on that. So but it's not all about building Lego, folks. Can't do that all the time. We drive each other bananas. It's all about talking about, you know, life, love, and having a bit of a laugh. And Lego obviously features in it as well. But you know, so tomorrow night, folks, the woodshop teacher, he's going to be in on London Calling. Si is going to be on London Calling. So you got England, you got Southern Ireland, you got Denmark. And we're going to Brick Scene's going to be there as well, folks. And he's in New Zealand, you know. So, you know, I've got Titanium J52. He's on from America. So I think globally we're sorted. Do you know what I mean? I just think someone from Asia. Anyone from Asia watching this, you know, get in touch with me. I need someone from Asia.
Make it truly international.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've even had, like, when I start streaming more often, it's some of the guests are actually going to be people that I used to talk to as kind of like just other subscribers in streams. It's just crazy. Like, I mean, Cabbage Face Lego, I used to see him in your stream all the time, and then the next thing you know, a few months later, they are sitting beside him on a live stream.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Solo needs a knee phone. New phone. A knee phone? Maybe he wants to copy tech and get his knees out and just talk. Hello. Oh no, he needs a new phone.
What have you done, Solo? You dropped it or something? So, Solo, when are you starting your new job? Are you is that going to be in a month's time or something like that? What's your notice period like?
That's interesting, yeah, because it's usually what, about 2 months or a month, is it?
Can be. It depends. Like where I work, it could be 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it could be a bit of a pain. But no, well done, Solo. I can't wait to hear all about it tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. And well deserved as well, mate. It'll be the making of you.
Yep. Oh, Solo.
I mean, the thing is, Si, I mean, you did in the summer 72-hour community stream. I mean, you got M&R Productions on there. I mean, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. It's mad. There's other people that I want to get on as well, and have a kind of like maybe about, I don't know if 6 or 7 people might be too much, but I kind of feel bad, like, because I have so many people I want to get on, and then I might have to do like 3 or 4 days to get everyone on, because I'd feel bad if I didn't get some people on. But yeah, hopefully Ryan will come up on again, and obviously yourself, and I'd like to get someone like Ty the Lego guy on, because I think he's pretty cool, and he's a good chatter. He always has lots to say, and he has a big knowledge of Star Wars too.
Well,
so I think
cool.
Yeah. But no, Ryan was good to have on. He was a great laugh. Man, I need a bigger table.
Yeah.
It's so much grey.
Well, there is, yeah, that particular set especially, mate. Even this has got a fair amount of grey in it, but at least I've got dark grey and light grey as well.
Who do you have on for your 72-hour this year?
Do you know what? I haven't actually arranged anything for it yet. I've got you coming on.
Yeah.
Solo, I think, is coming on. Brick Hive might be coming on. Tech's definitely coming on. I think Brickso Studios wants to come on as well. I just read a message from him. Yeah, there's I've got a few people that want to come on, but I'm trying to get on some people from other backgrounds and that. Oh, Cabbage is going to come on. I think Cabbage is coming on in the latter part of it. 2x4's coming on as well. He's from up in Manchester. Cheers, Brick Studio. Cheers, buddy. So yeah, I'm kind of treating it as a bit of a free for all. In all honesty, Si, that one. Hey, Tim. We were just chatting about you, mate. I liked your review on the Ecto one, mate. That was excellent. Right. Is that? Ooh.
I love Brixine. Hey, Brixine.
Yeah, I wonder if the. I mean, I've not seen any of the videos yet, but I wonder if the Beskar armor is going to have like side arm printing on it or something like that.
Yeah, I hope it's something special. And the set itself is only about 30 quid, I think, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Okay. See what? I might pop it on. Let's do that. Is there anyone else out there? Have any of you guys seen these pictures yet of the new Mandalorian sets? If so, what do you think of it?
I can't wait for the proper picture, then be able to see exactly what it looks like. I think it's going to be pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. I was looking for something. So, yeah, it's going to be set number 75299, Trouble on Tatooine. That sounds like something from Star Trek universe. It's 276 pieces. 276, that'd be like £25, won't it? Oh, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, basically, it's let's go back. It is a scene of the Mandalorian with sidearm printing. That's cool. And we've got a Sandman in there, or as they call them these days, Tusken Raiders. We've got the child in there. So there we go, really. That will drop the value of the child because it's a cheap set. And yeah, I mean, for 25 quid, I'm saying it's 25 quid, folks. Knowing Lego, they might want to milk that one. It costs charges about 45. But I think it looks all right. Do you know what it is? It's the scene from episode 2.
Right.
Yeah, you know episode 2 where they've got that. Again, folks, don't give too much away. There's a bit of a big monster in it, to say the least. It's ginormous. And yeah, and I tell you what set this will go really well with. The one with the one that came out last year, the Tusken Raiders, with the great big mammoth animal. What's it called? It begins with B. I forgot what it's called now.
The
Bantha. That's it.
But yeah.
So yeah, I think it will go really well with that Bantha. Albeit I want a proper Bantha. For the love of God, Lego, give us a proper Bantha. Yeah, it's all happening on Tatooine at the moment. Yeah, the box art looks all right, actually. Let's have a look, see if there's anything else interesting there. Oh, what's that one? Is that another one? Well, here we go. So I don't know if this is someone's done a mock. Yeah, do you know what I'd like to see as well? The you know, the character that had the said armor on that wasn't his armor. I'd like to see that character because I think he looks like a good character to have.
Yeah, could you imagine him without his armor? Just that'd be like a really, really good character minifigure to have.
Yeah, I think I'd like it with the armor though. That's the thing, because it's kind of like, you know, the man, but it's not the
man. Tech, she sent over different pictures. They were of Star Wars set, not anything crazy. My wife is watching. I'm being attacked by boxes. Hang on. There you go. Jesus, that was. Hey, cabbage face. So Bricks is just sending pictures around. They're the higher quality pictures of that Mandalorian set, and they're pretty good. So yeah, I'm able to see much better now, and they do look really good. Those minifigures look really good. I don't have many of the Tuscan Raiders at all. I thought I had loads of them, but it turns out I've only got 2, and one of them I think is from an advent calendar.
Oh wow, yeah. Actually, I'm surprised we haven't seen. Talking of advent calendars, Si, I'm surprised we're not seeing more videos of the advent calendars. Well, that's looking good. That's massive.
Yeah, the advent. Anyone who's done an advent calendar video, they usually do them at the end of the summer. That's when the advent calendars come out. Some people used to kind of do it day by day, and I think that's a good idea. You just tell people, at the start, this is going to show you, day by day, and they don't have to watch if they don't want to. You can put 2 videos out. But yeah, I thought more people would have them. You see, I think the quality of them went down over the past few years. So no one really, was stepping in to buy them. One of the Star Wars one year was just really bad. It was rubbish. And then they started to get better. Last year's was good. One of them had an exclusive Luke Skywalker, as far as I remember. And this year...
Yeah, it was Old Man Luke.
Yeah. And this year's is just quality. It's brilliant because it ties into the holiday special.
Yeah, I'm going to do a shorts every day leading up to it. That's going to be my thing. It's just a small video every day leading up to it. Do a nice little intro, nice little outro. Something simple that at least I get a video out every day. Then
exactly,
it'll be a tiny little one. I mean, I don't even care if it's one of those ones that sort of gets 25 views or something like that. It's just a little bit out there, and it just says doing it all in one go. Because last year I did, it did actually quite well. I did a review of it, but this one I'm going to do shorts every day for it, and then I'll just do a review at the end of it. Or maybe the Christmas Day one before I go live or something like that. I'll do a review on the whole thing, or maybe not. I'll just do that it's just a quick thing to throw out there.
I've already started recording stuff for December.
Have you? God, I think Tech has been as well. I think Tech's doing Tech, are you still doing your Disney December? I think that's quite a cool one, mate.
She is a lucky lady. Those calendars are sold out everywhere. I know Brixich was trying to get the Star Wars one, and Tech is saying that they're sold out everywhere. They sold out really quickly this time. I wanted the Friends one as well. That sold out really quickly. Normally they used to have 2 mini dolls in the Friends ones, and they have some cool pieces in those Friends as well. Sometimes they've got nice printed pieces, or you might get like things you might think are a bit naff, but then you realize you might use them, like carrots or some of the little animals and stuff. But this year they had 2 mini dolls and some little elves, which I hadn't seen before, so they were quite handy. But it's sold out. I know 80s wanted one, but we couldn't get one.
Oh, but it does show you though they've upped their game now, haven't they?
Yeah, big time. Solo started his countdown for Christmas videos. They're going to be awesome. Oh God, they're going to be deadly. Hope he's dressed up as an elf or something.
Yeah, Solo did well on one of his shorts. That got to 15,000.
Yeah. Bye, Land of Sweet. See you later. Thanks for calling in to us and hanging out with us.
Yeah, take care, Land of Sweet. Nice to hear from you. Got to go work on my papers due tomorrow. Oh. Hope it goes well.
Me too. Good luck. Where'd I go to? Oh yeah, Brixit. Did you get the PS5? Oh, so jealous. Although I do want a black PS5. So the kind of, for me, the way the PS5 was working was Sony had their kind of launch thing, and at the end of the thing they basically said, okay, it's available for pre-order now. And it was the one year I said I won't watch it live, I'll watch it in the morning. And if I'd watched it, I would have known to go onto Smith's website and pre-order the PS5. But then I got thinking then, and they'll release a black one eventually, so I'll just nail that, and hopefully there won't be any trouble getting it.
Yeah, when does the black one come out?
I don't know. I haven't even. I've seen pictures of it, but I don't know when it's going to come out. I would presume soon enough. It was unusual for them to release a white one first, because normally it's a black one that comes out first, and then after a while they usually release a white one, and then as time goes on they have the special ones. Like they had a really cool PS4, Spider-Man PS4, and it looked awesome. It was so cool.
I remember that. Yeah, that was the limited edition, wasn't it?
Yeah, really wanted that. Brickscene wants to know, what's Greg building?
I am building an interceptor. There we go. It's quite intricate, actually. It's a lot more intricate than I thought it would be. But I like it, actually. It comes with some pretty decent parts. You've got a nice canopy here. You've got this canopy there that kind of shows you off it being a kind of very early prototype of the TIE fighter. And then you've got the wingspan itself with these great big pieces on there. I mean, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I'm kind of nearly there. I'm on target to finish this on time, I think.
All right. So much gray, I can't see what I want. Oh, so where'd you go to, Brixish? There you go. So she had the PS5 in her basket on Amazon and was about to click it and sold out. Oh man.
Oh wow.
Rough. Hey Chris. How are you, buddy?
Oh, well, Brickany. Hey Brickany, how you doing? I was watching your stream earlier on.
Yeah. It looked really cozy, didn't it? And Bruce was on the table, and I just wanted to go over and get Bruce's little face and give it a squish.
Yeah, Bruce is funny. It's nice to see. I haven't seen him for a while.
I haven't seen Bruce on the stream for a while. I heard him breathing one day.
Yeah. I used to have a British bulldog, and honestly, Si, he used to snore like you wouldn't believe. I think Bruce probably of the same sort of ilk, snores like a trooper.
Yeah, like myself. So I'm told.
Yeah, it's the problem with snorers; they can't hear it.
Yeah. Although sometimes I wake myself up.
Yeah, have you ever woke yourself up and thought, "Was I snoring?"
Yeah, like I've woken up loads of times and I've had to say to Lorraine, "Was I snoring?" And she's like awake, going, "Yeah, that's why I'm awake."
So do you think you might go after one of those sets, Si, just to get any of those freebies that are coming out this weekend? The Till brick. I think the main thing is that the Charles Dickens set. I think that's quite a good one to get.
It is, yeah. I mean, if I was able to, when is that on next week? The Charles Dickens, that's on now, isn't it?
That'll be on tomorrow night. Oh, Saturday morning.
Yeah. So it would be cool to get something like the Vader's Castle and get the Dickens set with that. The teal brick, I didn't notice it until you said it the other night about the cheese wedges making up the circle on the studs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, man, and now I can't unsee it. So I don't want that anymore.
Yeah, I'm not too fussed about that. The only thing I would say is that the red one is brilliant. I love this. It's excellent. But I don't know. It's a shame because it looks miles better using the round tiles on it.
Yeah.
But they used to call it. That's dots. That is, folks. They've got some dots leftovers. But yeah, I'm not too fussed about the teal one. But for another £40, you get it, and then you can maybe sell it on if you want to, or something like that.
I will probably, if I can't get it, if I can't get anything, I will just buy the Charles Dickens on eBay. Probably go for about 40 quid, maybe.
I reckon so. Yeah. Yeah, that's an easy 40-pounder, easily.
Are you going to try and get it?
Yeah. Well, if I get the bookshop, I'm either going to get the bookshop or I'm going to get the corner garage.
Yeah.
And then in January, there's another one that comes out every January the 1st. So we're getting that. Hopefully, I'll be able to get that from Leicester Square as well. So yeah, that's kind of. I don't know what. I think on Chris's stream they were saying it might be a post office that's coming out.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Bricksloth.
I don't know if we need another post office. I think they should have something for minifigures to live in or to, you know, to go to sleep in, because some of the apartments you can only fit one person in. So if you've got a city and you want to put a family into like a house, you have to go and, you know, basically make your own. So a little hotel might be good.
Yeah, like a Premier Inn.
Yeah, with Lenny Henry.
Oh, the long drop. Come back. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what the next one will be. I mean, we won't know until we know, but I don't know. With all us lot being in the game, so to speak, you know, you get quite a lot of, you know, when people sort of say, "Oh, it's going to be the post office" or something like that. Quite often, it ends up being exactly what people say it's going to be. But yeah, I'm liking that Mandalorian set. I think is it the Mandalorian set, that new one. Does that come out on January the 1st?
I would presume so, because yeah, I think there's some Star Wars stuff coming out at that time. If not, it might be March, I think. But I don't know. The dates are all over the place for me because I haven't been really keeping my finger on the pulse, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, yeah. I get you haven't. When was the last time you did a news piece? That was a little while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was for the Harry Potter books. You see, everyone's on lockdown, so everyone and their granny is doing a news video at the moment. So there's no point in like putting out another one, because unless I'm really early with it, and then I'll throw it out really quickly. But yeah, when I get something early, I usually throw it out, and it works that way. But I've been kind of trying to mix things up. I noticed that. Well, I didn't notice. I was on a stream. I was streaming with Breaking It and Brickitect, and someone in the chat said, "Si, when are you going to do something that's not news?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I actually had a week planned of stuff that wasn't news." But when I went back, I had nearly about 15 videos that were just news. So I said, "My God, I haven't done my old type of videos for ages." So I went back to that, and that's really why the kind of news went. I left after a while, because, you know, as I said, everyone and their granny is doing the news at the moment.
Yeah, even I did a news one the other day. I haven't done news for months. I haven't done news, the LBB news, folks. That was ages ago.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Miss Brickett in the house as well. Hey, Steph, how you doing?
Oh, where's she to? Hello.
Yeah, it's funny how people do their news stuff. Everyone's got their own kind of style, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I used to do the news every month. It was a roundup of the Lego news from that month, the LBB news. But they took so long to make that when I kind of went down to just me being part and parcel of London Bridge Bricks, and Paul left, I was like, that straight away, that's going to be the first thing that gets sacrificed.
Yeah. I mean, if you're doing it like Brickfall do it on the weekends, that's a lot of work, and by then a lot of it is kind of old news. But I like the way Brickfall do their news, so I watch that every weekend. I look forward to that. It's one of the things with Brickfall I look forward to nowadays.
Yeah, me too.
They're the every minifigure videos that they do. Love them.
Yeah, yeah. I like some of the sets that they make up as well.
Yeah,
they do some great mocks, of which I've bought some recently. So I'm looking forward to making them.
Are you allowed to tell us what you bought?
Oh yeah, no, the TIE fighters. I bought the selection of TIE fighters, and they're going to be what Tech and I start building those. Cabbage Face says his news is inaccurate. I tell you what, if you want to watch a funny video, watch Cabbage Face's news article on the Colosseum, and you'll be finishing off that video thinking to yourself, what did the Romans ever do for us?
Hey, Ben's Brick Designs, good to see you. It's quite good that we got a lot of our American friends over.
Well, that's the nice thing about streaming later, I suppose. Yeah, It's nice. It's nice for me as well because, like I say, most of my family are American, so quite often they'll hang out as well, which is quite nice.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, Brett.
Family Brick says, when does the new episodes of The Mandalorian drop? Finally caught up. I think it's normally about 8:30, isn't it, on a Friday?
Yeah, Friday morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite late. It's a shame, really, because I'm normally in the city by about 7:30, so that'd be perfect to watch for like 20 minutes or so on the train. But no such luck because for some reason or other they decided to drop it later in the day. But what I can do is watch Discovery. As long as Discovery's dropped early enough, I can watch that.
Exactly, yeah. I usually wake up and on a Friday have something to eat and watch the two of those back to back, because I know on London Bridge Bricks on a Friday there's going to be spoilers, so I'm not going to get caught out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, arguably they're two of the best sci-fi shows around at the moment.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got Brick Scene in the house still there. We've got Titanium J52, Brett's Builds, Ben's Brick Designs. Good to see you, mate. Loads of people out there. Good to see you, folks. How you all doing? You all looking forward to a late one tomorrow? Maybe pick up some Billy bargains from Lego.com.
Be all broken Saturday. All the wives will be giving out and the husbands will be giving out. And what are you doing with the money? It's an investment. Someday this will be worth half what I paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy what we spend. I mean, the fact is, I'm scared as to what. I mean, basically, in a funny way, it's better than putting in a pension. I mean, that's it. Blimey, the money I put into a pension is ridiculous as well. But that's what that is. But yeah, God, when you think how much better off you would be a month if you didn't have to buy any Lego.
I know, yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do.
It's not just really for, it's for yourself as well, because if you weren't doing it, if you didn't have a YouTube channel, you'd still buy this stuff, but it does help your channel having something new or some content or whatever. But it just makes me happy. I love shopping. I hate buying pants, but I like buying Lego. What?
Yeah, what are you thinking of getting over the weekend? Are you thinking of buying any VIP, spending those VIP points or something like that? Got Matt as well. I think Matt's come out with a video recently. Actually, quite a few people have done these videos, I've noticed, on how to save money buying cheap Lego. I'm quite lucky, actually, with the firm I work for. We got some sort of corporate Lego membership where I get 5% off. I don't usually use it, to be honest, but every little helps, folks. It really does.
Did you see BFab's video on YouTubers who have videos on how to get a free Lego?
No.
Oh, you have to watch it. It's hilarious. And not BFab's video. It's Sans video. I mean, it's hilarious.
Oh, is this the scam one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching it and I got distracted. But no, I was watching it. It was typical Sans, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He's got such a it is an artistic thing he has. Like it's good, well thought out videos, but they're hilarious.
Yeah, it always reminds me of Jim Carrey. Sans does.
Yeah,
it's a good laugh.
TV, welcome.
Does Lorraine ever get involved with your Lego as well, Si?
Only to help me buy it sometimes, but no, she's not big interest in Lego. She likes watching the streams and hanging out with everybody, but she's not a Lego fan. No.
I see.
She appreciates it. She does like she likes the gingerbread house.
Yeah, that does seem to appeal to a lot of women. That one.
Yeah, I think it has the fuzzy warm effect.
Yeah, I think Mrs. Brick in it. I think she likes the Christmassy Lego stuff as well, from what I recall.
Yeah, she loves them. I think they have all of this year's Christmas stuff at the moment.
Yeah. Hey, Red Carnage. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, you're right, actually, Matt. It is very Ryan Reynolds-esque. Oh, well done, Matt, on your video that got 32,000 views as well, by the way, mate. It's good when it goes, isn't it? But there is no rhyme or reason behind it, that's for sure.
There's some weird random ones that oh, do you know what? Actually, I was looking through on the short shelf today. There was your video, and beside your short, there was brick scenes, and beside his was mine, all in a row. Is that weird?
Really?
Yeah.
I hope you clicked on my one, Si.
Of course. No, it's cool because you can go through that. You can go through the first one, and then it just plays everything in the shelf.
Yeah.
So I obviously gave myself a play. I don't think it counts, but I did anyway.
You play with yourself?
All the time.
The voice of a married man. So, just out of interest, well, I wouldn't expect you to remember it anyway, but I just got no rhyme or reason. Matt, have you come to any conclusions about shorts? I know you brought a video out, how to make them. Was that a short video as well, or was that a full one? Because I know you've been premiering your shorts, which was quite interesting actually to premiere such a short one. Bloody. So I mean, I touch type, I speed type, but I don't think I could keep up with the chat in a premiere that's 1 minute long. In fact, the countdown is twice as long as the video.
I know, it's like you get the message for the notification for the premiere, and by the time you get there, it's ending. You're like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt, the funniest thing is, I'm completely experimenting with the shorts at the moment. Most of them are actually quite different. And the ones that have done really well, I'm quite pleased about, because I actually did some really nice editing on those. But yeah, it's kind of, you don't really know really. And even then it can be dormant for days, can't it, Si? And then it just suddenly goes crazy.
Yeah, I was looking at somebody the other day, I can't remember who it was, and they said that they put a short up ages ago, about 3 weeks ago, and it got about 20 views, and they just forgot about it. And then last week, they noticed that it had 50,000 views out of nowhere. Yeah.
That's amazing. But the funny thing is, like I say, most shorts, and Matt, I think you might have alluded to this in your one. Well, at least I'm thinking about that because of the subject. But they normally go crazy for 3 hours and they just die a death. But yeah, I've got this one that's just getting 200 views minimum every hour, and it's been going like it for days and days and days. And that's the Mario one that I've got. So if no one's seen it, please go and have a look at it. But it's a crazy one, really. It gave me an excuse to finally open the Mario box, to be honest.
What do you think it is with the Mario ones? Why do they do so well? I mean, my TikTok Mario one was the first thing I put onto TikTok, went off into the thousands, and everything else is just like in the hundreds. So I don't know what it is with Mario. Is it because he's really popular? Because I've put Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Ghostbusters out all around the same time, and they haven't done as well as the Mario.
No, it's an interesting one. Mario covers two genres in a funny respect. Obviously it covers gaming and it covers Lego, and the combination of the two just seems to work quite well. But I'm not really sure. I mean, Mario's 35 years old this year, isn't it?
About that, yeah.
So
he's looking good.
I keep seeing the adverts for it. I don't know. I really don't know. I did one on Nolan Matt. You've been proud of me doing one on Nolan, and I think that is one I think over time will do okay. But it's certainly got to fly anyway. But yeah, they're funny. I like them because I like the editing process behind them, because it's got to be so tight. And I kind of altered my intro and outro on them as well. I do that funny little bit at the beginning and at the end. I quite like this.
Yeah, Bricks, you should make a Mario video. Your videos are pretty funny. I like them. And I hear that Brixish will be a guest on Cafe Corner, the former CafeCon Lego channel for the 72-hour stream, which is pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, a debutant.
That's good going. What time is that, Brixish? What time is Cafe Con going to be on? Because I haven't met you yet. I haven't seen you in the flesh, so to speak. And that'd be good, because we could put all sorts of shenanigans in the chat for that, can't we, Si?
Yeah.
What goes around comes around, Brixish. Yeah. Sorry, just to reiterate, Brixine. It was an effect that took me all of 2 seconds to come up with, and I thought, that's quite short and sweet. I'll keep that.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's good. It's but yeah, actually, this made me laugh as well. You know, I was telling you about the intros and then the main video. So the funny thing is, people are using, and Brixie, yours is a classic version of this, mate. So Brixie comes out with an intro sort of video to say, right, I'm going to be doing the review of the Ecto one, and then blimey, that one gets 4,500 views, and the review's sort of like 10 times lower than that. It's crazy. Don't get it. It's weird. But yeah, I've had that a couple of times as well.
Go on.
Oh, no, I was going to say, we've got someone new in the chat. So someone who I'm unfamiliar with. Good to meet you, though, mate. It's Clips Films Melbourne. Nice to meet you. I think he sounds like he's from down under, or she, of course. What was you going to say, Si?
I was going to say, what were we talking about a second ago?
We were talking about all sorts of things, shorts, and the nature of the beasts. But yeah, Clips Films Melbourne. The trouble on Tatooine, or not to be confused with the trouble with Tribbles, of course, folks. But yeah, I think that set looks quite good. If it's around 25 quid, that's a day one purchase for me, folks. It really is. So she's saying 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We've got a 3-hour slot. I wish I could have got a 3-hour slot this time. I did all right in the last one with my 3-hour slot, but I've got 2 hours for my one, Brixie. So 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. EST. So 9 a.m. So that's going to be 4 p.m. Oh, no, it's not. What I'm talking about, it's 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. is, so that's it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, so is that Saturday, Brixie? Is she on before me? Because my slot's 5 or is it 4 p.m.? 4 p.m. till 6 or 5, no, 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. That's my slot. God, blimey, I'm forgetting what time you actually starting anyway. But yeah, we only just got the thumbnails for them as well the other day, but they're the same as the summer ones. It doesn't even say winter on them, which is a bit of a shame, because I think they should kind of differentiate them a little bit. But anyway, that is what that is. Is anyone else out there in the chat? Are you going to be in the community stream, the 2020 community stream version 2? It's going to be interesting to see. Cabbage Face has got even Twitter has shorts now. It's everywhere. It is. Well, it's basically, it's just Twitter's always been. You've always been able to put a minute's worth of footage up on those Cabbage. So every now and again, I sort of put them up there. I put them on TikTok, but there's so many different platforms to think about these days. But my focus is definitely solely on YouTube. I see Brixie saying CC's stream is tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is cool. I'll look out for that. Yeah, mine's going to be on Saturday. London Calling still happening tomorrow, folks. But of course, the community stream, if that's going on as well, do watch that because it's a good thing to be a part of. Miss Brickett, Chris is still here, but he'll be a bit quiet as he's playing Spider-Man.
Ah, lucky.
Cabbage Face says, I'm in a couple of streams, I believe. I know you're in my one, Cabbage. I know Family Bricks, you're in. I think you've got a couple. You're doing a couple of them, aren't you?
So Steve Reynolds and Brick Scene, they're going to be on with Matt.
Yeah,
that'll be really good.
Yeah. The old Aussies and Kiwis, the old Southern Hemispheres keeping themselves company. Yeah, I think my one's going to be a bit too early for you, Brick Scene, because I'm kicking off at 5 p.m, which is 2.5 hours before London Calling normally starts. So, but if you're around, feel free to pop in. My one's going to be a bit of a free-for-all, really, that one. It's going to be a fun one. But anyway, I finished my one side. I've done quite 2 hours in, and I've actually finished a set.
That must be almost the first. That's awesome.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it. It's all right. Look at that. There he is from the back, folks. That's a funny sort of whistling noise. But yeah, cool. I like it. It's a good set. Would I recommend it? Yeah. For 25 quid, why not? It's easy. 278 parts, I think this one is. Get a couple of good minifigures as well. You get the well-rounded R2-D2. He looks pretty funky. And he's got a straight line going across his head. That doesn't happen very often. Look at that. Laser head. And, of course, get a rather dashing Anakin Skywalker as well. That looks like he works down at a call centre with this particular thing. He's got the mic piece. But, yeah. That's me done. How are you getting on with your one, Si?
Well, yeah, as I said, I finished that one. And it's just like layering and stuff to go on to this part of the Death Star. So it doesn't look like there's much progress, but there's bits and pieces that have gone on. Plus, I got a bit tired.
Yeah. Real fatigued now. That was funny. I was watching a Brick Scene the other day, and he was about 5.5. I think he was 5 hours in, and he said, he said I was going to do a review of this tonight. Or he's going to do the filming of it or something or other. But he says, I'm feeling a bit fatigued. And I thought, right, I never heard anyone say they feel fatigued before, just putting Lego sets together. But then I thought to myself, I was like, yeah, actually, I think a few hours into doing London Calling, I'm normally feeling a bit fatigued as well. I normally find a donut helps me in those situations, Richard. I do. So, yeah, call centre Anakin. What do you reckon of that, the call centre Anakin? I tell you what, if I do a review of this set, which I'm not going to do actually because I can't, because I haven't done any pre-work on it. It's going to be a speed build though for next week, folks. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, if I was doing a review of this, yeah, it would be call centre Anakin. How about that? It's all right, isn't it? We'll coin that phrase, Richard. We will.
You put him into one of those Lego torsos and put him working in the Lego office.
Yeah. He'll be like the admin boy or something like that, and Vader will be the big boss, and I don't know. You have Emperor Palpatine as the chairman of the board, as it were. But yeah.
What time did we say we're winding down at? I can't remember.
2 hours start. Sorry, we said we'd do 2 hours tonight.
Well,
so the planets have aligned quite nicely.
Yes, indeed. We will wind it down. I will let you take the stage and let everybody know what's coming up on London Bridge Bricks for the rest of the week. And if you've got any news for next week, you can throw it in as well, man.
Oh, cheers, buddy. Yeah, so coming up from London Bridge Bricks, well, tomorrow night, obviously, we've got the special, the director's cut, the extended version of London Calling tomorrow, folks, because obviously we're all going to be interested to know what we're going to be buying on the VIP points side of things, for kind of Lego's early VIP stroke Black Friday gig. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So we're going to be doing the stream up until 11:30 tomorrow, and then we're all going to sort of jump over whoever wants to that's in my panel and pop over to Tech Productions, and then hopefully I might get my modular set. So that'd be quite cool. Oh, Divine Lego. Good to see you, Divine Lego. And then next week, actually Saturday, I'm doing the 72-hour community live stream as well. So so I'm the strange thing is I'm normally quite up on who's going to be coming on, but I've actually got quite a decent number of people coming on. It's going to be basically most of the people that come on London Calling, but Brixish, if you're interested in coming on, you're more than welcome. I'm after a newbie to come on as well. But anyway, we've got quite a few people coming on, but yeah, Brixish, let me know if you might be interested. I'll message you on Instagram in a moment. And then next week, well, I tell you what I'm going to do next week. I think I'm going to do a review of the new Star Wars magazine site. Arguably, this is the best. This month's one. It's worth buying about 4 or 5 of them because they come with the Bespin Luke. Kind of funky. So yes, I'm going to be doing that. There'll be a speed build out of this, folks, no doubt, and there'll be the odd short coming out as well. So yeah, so keep your eyes peeled. Gone are the days when I do kind of 2 videos and a live stream in the week. There's going to be loads of shorts in there as well. I feel like I spend half my life now in the studio. I'm also going to be recording this weekend 2x2 with Solo Brick Builder and Brick Hive as well. So that's going to be quite good, and that comes out the following week. So yeah, that's kind of what's coming up from London Bridge Bricks. So I look forward to seeing you lovely lot tomorrow night at 7:30, folks.
From myself, well, tomorrow I'm going to be on London Bridge Bricks. I will have a Mandalorian related video tomorrow, and maybe a short as well. On Saturday, I'm on with this dude again, I think. Yeah. And then I will be, hopefully over the next few weeks, have something. I'm not going to call it Building with Friends because it sounds like you're 6, but I'm going to be live streaming this until I get it fixed. But I will be building it off camera, like having lunch or whatever. So next time you see it, it won't look like a Frisbee. And that's what's coming up for myself. So thank you everybody for coming over today. All the people that are here, there's Brickslot, Divine Lego, Lorraine Fox, ATs is Life, Brixish, Brett, someone called London Bridge Bricks, he sounds cool, Brickin' It, Mrs. Brickin' It, there was Just Build It. There's loads and loads of you. If I haven't mentioned you, I'm sorry, but I'll give you a kiss the next time I see you. Don't forget, everybody, the links to Greg's channel is in the description below. He's on Twitter. He is everywhere. And so am I. So check us out. We will go, and thank you, and we'll see you the next time. Put the notification bell on for both of us so you don't miss any videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Folks, take care.
Adios.